Hi friends, this is Chris with Josephine's Designs. I have shared a little bit about this before. I just got this in the mail. I want to do a taste test with you guys. Um, I've had one package before. I don't think I've had any of these, and I have to be honest, it was not my favorite. There is a different one that I liked a little bit better when I went to KetoCon, but this is so popular, and I was so early in my journey, I thought I need to be fair and do one more taste. So, if you guys with me, I keep hearing all about these. So I ordered, I'm not going to taste test with it, but I ordered some guacamole from our local grocery store, which is fresh made. And I've checked it. I'm still doing mostly this, but I just wanted to have like a chip of it. So, okay, ink all over me from Bible journaling. That's pretty good. It's not a chip, guys, like you would think of a potato chip or a tortilla chip. But it has a really great flavor. That is water. So, I would do that again. I'm kind of finding it funny that I would say that, considering how I felt the first time. So, we'll see. Hold on. Now, beef, cattle, and bison probably are easier to digest for somebody with my autoimmune. That's why I stuck to beef over here, but I wanted to try the chicken. I don't want to try the pork. I'm sorry. I know people are probably thinking, God, you're such a baby. But maybe one day I will. I don't eat a lot of pork. I know it's the least healing for my body of all the meats. And so what do I want? I want to be healed. So look at how these pieces look. They look almost like bacon. So this one is the bison. That's the flavor I remember. It's not bad. And be rest assured, I ate the other one. I know, I'm like eating every crumb. Well, number one, they're not inexpensive, so I'm not going to waste it. Number two, I haven't eaten yet today. This is breaking my fast. Again, I'd rather make my own jerky. I have a smoker. I can make my own. Between that and my own, I probably make my own. I know. I control the seasonings. I have all the seasonings. I can use all the Redmond seasonings, and I'm totally happy with that. So remember, Redmond real life doesn't have just salt. It has a ton of others. It has smoked salt. It has different kinds of smoked salt. There are just so many things you can do with your meat, and it tastes more and more like jerky. Okay, so these are the crumbs. Let me get some water. And the theory behind crumbs is you're getting the leftovers. You still get good protein. It doesn't change, the nutritional value of it. But what it is it's not as expensive. So, okay. I had heard that people really, really like the brisket. So far, of all the bison and beef, yeah, that I'd reorder. That's pretty good. Again, I have my own meat slicer. Matter of fact, I'm going to do some carnita. I think it's carnita meat today. Anyways, it's just a blob of beef, and I'm going to thin slice and throw it out on the grill for jerky this week. I think there's just a little bit more fat in it because it's brisket, and it tastes good. And it has a different flavor to it. I know, it actually does affect the flavor. So this is ribeye. I am a ribeye girl. So, not everybody likes ribeyes. I do. It's my favorite meat. All of the steaks. It used to be filet mignon, but that's because I grew up with it, guys. My dad had a client who had a meat business, and we ate filet mignon every single night, and I loved it. And, I didn't as a kid. I thought, oh, yeah, steak again. And then as I got older, I was like, oh, if I could just... I went years, like decades, without eating a steak. Unless we went to my dad's house and he happened to be cooking a steak. So it's just a ribeye. It's good. So here's my ranking. Hold on. Come on. Okay. I hate to say it. This is 4. I hate to start from the bottom, but 4. We're doing like a beauty pageant. I think we have a 3-way tie. I do. They would be for different things. That has incredible flavor, and it's a fattier, that, flavor type taste. That is it's a steaky flavor. But this, even though it's crunchy, so these are kind of softer, this is crunchy. You know how when you have a cup of chicken soup, it gives you that warm, like, it's healing my body feel? Because, chicken soup's supposed to be so good for your, when you're sick. But yet it gives you great flavor. So each of these 3 will have a different job in my diet. That will be for some kind of a dip or tzatziki or, and I don't eat many dips, but I'm getting ready to do a keto-friendly yogurt that I saw 2 Crazy Ketos do, and I love them, guys. You guys got to go watch them. And it's the number 2 Crazy, I think, with a K, and Ketos with, Ketos with a K. So they are wonderful here on this channel. I just adore them, Joe and Rachel. And I just think that I'm going to do his yogurt. And I think that this would be a great thing for anything like that. Because, look, let's get real. I mean, and actually, if somebody were sitting eating popcorn, that would work for me. If I felt like I needed to have something and eat it, that would work for me. I have done the pork crisps. They're cheap, but they're not my favorite. The pork rinds things. So I think, not pork crisps, sorry, pork rinds. I think this would do it for me quicker, and I'd be satiated, and I would only need a little bit. It used to be I'd eat a vat of popcorn. No way. I think that would do it for me. These 2, I don't know exactly how I'd use them, but I will find a way to use them. And if I did nothing but open up this little pouch and maybe put one of those little tiny ice cream type spoons, I have those. Remember they had them at the dollar spot at Target years ago? I found some here recently when I was cleaning out. I thought, wouldn't that just be yummy just to sit and eat? So this bag is 2 servings. So you have to weigh that out, the cost-wise. The same thing with this one. This bag is 2 servings. So this is not super wallet friendly, but if you're going to be traveling, if you're going to be on an airplane, if you're going to be at a family event or any kind of event, a work event where you might not have what you need, they may not have the food that you need, this is an easy thing to throw in your purse. This is an easy thing to throw in your bag. And, when they put out the dip, you can, if it's the kind of dip you think you can eat, and it depends on your journey, your walk, your health, I would definitely pull those chips out and put them on my plate and eat it with their dip and say, thank you. This dip is marvelous. Thank you. So, there's a bunch of other companies out there that really do some good ones. There is, there's one that I tried it and I just looked them up. I just can't afford to spend money like that. I mean, I might be able to order like one and taste test it for you guys, but I just can't afford it anymore. And so I'm having to learn how to cook some of these things, make them on my smoker, do some things like that. But as far as convenience, flavor, taste, totally doable again. I think this is good. It has a good shelf life. February 24, May of 24, and May of 24, and that one's hard to read. I think it's May of 24 again. So these will be gone. And once you open them, you have to put them in the fridge. You have to store them in the fridge. So you can't leave them in the hot car. You can't do anything like that. But you could definitely, these are shelf stable, until the expiration date. And those are just the use by dates. Yeah, sometimes you go a little bit past that, but don't quote me on that, okay? I'm not a professional, just saying. But I think it's worth if you're struggling and you're just like, I'm so sick of doing this and I'm so sick of that. I just want something new. I just want to do something new. Try one of these. It's probably worth it. So, and again, the bison is still good. It's not that it's not. I want to think there was even, I know there's a pork, but I think there may have even been like a bacon one, which I'm not going to pay for bacon because I can put bacon on my Traeger and I'm good to go. So my Traeger is a smoker, and I mean, guys, it's phenomenal. But it's just, you have to weigh out what you can afford and what you can do. But in the meantime, great company. They got it here fast. It is tasty. It is nutritious. It is literally salt and meat. So this is grass-fed beef, purified water, Redmond real salt. There is no hormones. There is no extra junk. There's no gluten. It is totally, whether you do keto or not, it's good for you. Same thing here. Grass-fed beef brisket, purified water, Redmond real salt. Let me read it again. All right, let's see. This is bison purified water, Redmond real salt. And this is chicken breast purified water, Redmond real salt. How easy peasy lemon squeezy is that? So clean, totally clean. All right, friends, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Pass this on to anyone you think that it would encourage. Leave comments below if you've eaten these, and how do you use these crumbles? Do you use them in recipes? Do you put them on top of, like, maybe eggs? You could put this on top of like eggs, or I don't know. What do you think? You could mix them in and make tacos. Like here in Texas, we do brisket and egg tacos. They're so good. Is that something that you would do? How can we use these? Give me ideas. I would love to hear. And if you find any of the other ones that I haven't had here today that you like even more, leave a comment below. Pass it on to the next person. Let everybody know, to encourage everybody else on this channel. All right, friends. Remember, we're La Familia here, so we want to encourage each other. All right, friends. Have a great day. I pray your day's blessed, creative, and lovely. I love you guys, but as much as I love you, God loves you so much more. Keep serving Him well. Let's encourage each other. Let's go for whole foods, healthy foods. Yeah, let's just go there. All right. Okay, guys, I'll be talking to you soon. Love y'all. Bye.